Hi, for this video we're doing geometric series, right? Um, Basically with this one we've learned from previous videos we've learned sequences where sequence is T1, T2, T3 up until Tn, and you've learned the formula of the general formula of sequences as Tn r n minus 1. Now let's learn series. Series is basically the same thing. T1 plus, it's no longer commas. So it's plus T2 plus T3 plus Tn, right? And then we sum that, and then we call all of this the sum of n terms. Okay? N terms. Okay? And the formula for this, so we have like two formulas for this. Okay, we have two formulas, and those formulas they depend on r, right? So the first one is if r is greater than 1, then we use this formula as n is equal to a rn minus 1 over r minus 1. So if you check your r, that your r is greater than 1, and you get that. So what is our r? So when you recap, if you recap from our previous videos, for sequences, a was the first term, and then your r is t2 over t1, which is same as t3 over t2. Your r, you take t2 over t1, or you take t3 over t2. So that's your r. Same applies with series, same thing, r and a. Okay, so if your r is greater than 1, then you use this formula. Now if r is less than 1, then this is the formula that you're going to use. A 1 minus r power n over 1 minus r. This is the formula you're going to use if your r is less than 1. Right? So yeah, basically they could ask questions around this, and one of the questions they will ask you is this one here. They might say evaluate 3 minus 6 plus 12 minus 2 16 terms, right? Basically what they're saying is you have t1 plus t2 plus t3 plus 2 16 terms, meaning t16. So you have t1 plus t2 t3 plus up until the 16 term, right? So they want you to take all of these terms, t1 plus t2 plus t3, and add them up until the 16 term, and you get your answer. That's what they mean by evaluating this. So we already have our t1. Our t1 is 3. Our t2 is negative 6. Our t3 is 12 minus plus t16, right? We have this. So now from here we can actually calculate the sum of all of that. But firstly, we need to identify what is r, because we already know a is 3. So r, why you need to identify why r? Because we need to check if r is less than 1 or r is greater than 1. Because if it's r is greater than 1, you're going to use this formula. If r is less than 1, you're going to use this formula. So how do you check r? R is second term over the first term. And the second term here is negative 6, and the first term here is 3. Negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. Wow, r is less than 1. So you're going to use this formula here. So you're going to have Sn is equal to a 1 minus r power n divided by 1 minus r. Now what is n? N is simply this, the last term. That is your n. T16 is your n. So when they say to the 16th term, they were telling you that n is 16. Okay, so where is n, you're going to put 16. So you have s16 is equal to a, which is 3, 1 minus r, -2, and 16 divided by 1 minus -2. And then you can take your calculator and punch this. So you have 3, 1 minus -2 squared, power 16, and then you have 1 minus -2. And your answer is 6, 5, 5, 3, 5. This is awesome. Thank you.